740 by 180, YouTube wouldn't accept it. But my Wi-Fi stayed at 18 down and 4 up. At this resolution, it's blurry, and we're at 400 by 320, and it dropped to 10 and 3.6. So I'm going to take it one step farther. Let's go to 640 by 480 and see what that does. It's going to approach where I was before, I believe, but here goes. See what happens. And do a speed test if we're still successfully connected. Looks like it's still streaming. Okay, so we're now at 640 by 480, and I'm going to do a speed test. And that puts me at 640, 480. It's 9.7 and 3.1. All right. How would this resolution be? Let me go to the main page. There you go, the regular view. How does that view look? If that was are you looking on a phone or are you looking on a computer? Okay, not readable at all there, huh? Okay. Let me go one step farther. Interesting options. Oof. We're going to change this one more step up. We're going to take it from 640 and 480. Now, it wasn't 720 and 480 when I was last up and running with it. Well, not doing water geeks, but it was my first go-to from when it was at the beginning, which was what goes in comes out. So I'm going to take it to 7. I'm going to go to 800 by 600 and see what this does. Okay, 800 by 600 and see what this does. Okay, let's give it enough time for it to do its thing. Are we still streaming? Yes, we're streaming. Send a photo. Let's see here. Ooh, that first one was really bad. Yeah, talk about blurry. Wow. Okay, this last one. Yeah, that's a little blurry too. Let me switch over to the SDR mode and give me a screenshot of what that looks like. Let's see here. Let me go back over to here. Okay, give me a screenshot of SDR mode and see if that's anywhere near tolerable or if that's kind of not so good. That's at 800 by 600, and in the meantime, our speed test reveals what? Speed test is at significantly worse. That puts me down to 6. So 7, and download of 295, 3. Looks like 3. 3.11, same as before on that. Okay, so 800 by 600 doesn't leave a lot of bandwidth left. Let's see, the photograph. SDR. Okay. Well, you can see the frequency. You can kind of sort of see what's going on, but it's a little bit blurry. Not desirable. So, it's borderline at 800 by 600. What's the next step? Next logical step might be to try, I gotta go unload groceries. I'll have to revisit this in a little bit. Or do I? Oh, there's Jackie. I do hear Jackie. Okay. I'll go from 800 and 600 to 1024 by 768. That's the next common one. No, it wasn't her. 1024 by 768. And we'll upload that. See what that. Okay, we might be uploading now. That was not of Jackie. I thought I heard a car drive up there. That would have been kind of weird if it was anybody but her, but okay. Anyway, let's see here. So now we're looking at, go back to the SDR mode here. All right, there's another one. Grab a shot of that, maybe. And do a speed test. Oh, hang on a second. I gotta go get some money. Forgot about the farmers. Forgot about wrench. All that good stuff. All right, so let's see here. Speed test. Okay, speed test. That's where we were. Better now. And, oh, that's looking better. All right, that's looking better. And let's see what the speed test does here. And it's going. Ugh. Well, that's a lot worse. 2.3 and up is 3.42. So the up is actually a little bit better, but the down is a lot worse. That's, well, I've got the encoder in line. So, an interesting also little note that I found. So let's say the router is at, the encoder is at 1024.768, and it's 2.3 and 3.4. Pretty bad, a lot worse than it's supposed to be. But at the same time, you would think, logically, that if you were to disable the stream, but that's really only disabling the address. That's how I used to enable and disable whether I sent video, was this enable thing. But I want to actually enable or disable the entire stream so that I don't have to unplug the Ethernet cable every time. And I don't know if that's possible. Yeah, I don't know if that's possible. So anyway, that's, if I could get by a little worse, somewhere between 800 and 1024, if I could get down somewhere in the middle of that, let's see if I can get in the middle of that. What's in between? Oops, Okay, if I go back down over here, oh, my bit rate, by the way, is 512. If I change to 512, what does that do? I'm curious. So our bit rate is 512. If I change the bit rate, oh wait, you can't change the bit rate, can you? No. No. I cannot. Oh wait, wrong keyboard. Yes, I can. So let's go to 300. Yeah, go to 300, backspace. Enter. And apply. What does this do? This is going to screw something up or what? Did it apply it? Yeah, it did. And the video stream, uh-oh. Now it says the stream's current data rate at 571.58 is lower than recommended. 571.58 is what it thinks it's at. Current bit rate is 566. Show me somewhere on here where anything said 566. I've got this at 300. On this page, there's 300. There's no 500 and anything on this one. this is all disabled. I didn't change anything there. The only change I made is this one. That's at 3200, but we're disabled. We're not using it. So the only change I made was on the mainstream. And I went from 512 down to 300. And it told me that 566 was too low. So does that double something? So what if I go to 1024? We'll pick that number. And we'll upgrade this and see what happens. Trial and error, gotta love it. All right. Now, it still says that the current bit rate is lower than the recommended. And then you would think, what is the recommended, right? Logical step. It says we recommend it use a stream bit rate of 2500. 2500? Stream bit rate. Bit rate control, encoded size, bit rate. So they want me to have 2500 on here? I don't even think that, I don't think that's going to fly, but okay, we'll apply that. Oh, now it says good connection. Okay, it says excellent connection, it's happy. What do you see on your picture? And what's the stream do? It's got to be slower. Oh, 1.8.7. So I changed my bit rate from 2500 or from 512 to 2500, and that dropped my megabits download to 0.53 with an upload of 0.75. It's 512 and at 2500 it's 0.53 and 0.27. Wow. Okay. So I massively increased my bit rate. That makes YouTube much happier, but it would be interesting to see what you see on your end. Wow, that eats up a lot of bandwidth. Is that really possible? Can I really eat up that much bandwidth doing this stuff? Huh. I'm going to switch back to the 512 just for a second to see what happens on 512. Apply. Okay. And at 512, it still says it's excellent. Give it a little bit of time to get its stuff together here. And do a speed test. Yeah, the speed test is back up to the 4 and 5 range. 6 actually now. 6.65. Interesting. 6.65 and 265. So are we still at 1024 by 768? Because we're almost approaching the same numbers as 800 by 600. And we're still 1024 by 768 at 512. So interesting. Well, very, very strange. Not sure what else I can mess with over here. Main profile, what is that? So let's change this from baseline to main and see what happens. Not good. It's not looking good. It's making YouTube complain. What's it do to the bit rate or the test? Ugh. Bad. All right. Can't do that. Baseline. All right. Apply. Feel like I'm doing network troubleshooting and streaming and all that Flintstone style. Dabba dabba do. Multicast. I don't know what the multicast is all about, but let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and disable multicast. Okay. It says the excellent condition. That's good. See what the speed test does. Holy smokes! 19 down. Holy cow. And why don't I get an upload? It's not testing upload. Come on. Stop doing the upload test, but I got 18.8 down. So what do we call that? Oh, now it says the stream quality is not so good. But we disabled the multicast. Which was 238,001. that went up to 20. Can I test again on that and get an upload speed? Wow. That's what I would expect it to be. And an upload of, oh, this is great. .5. All right, so now if YouTube is still complaining about anything, the bit rate is still low. So if the bit rate's low and we have that much bandwidth to play with, why don't I go back to 2500 just to see what happens? Yeah, I'll get to see the behind the scenes. All right, I went to 2500. Did I increase it? Did I update it? Well, I updated it. Oh yeah, no data. What the hell? We talk about no data. Excellent connection. There we go. All right. So now, if that's the case, let's go back to the normal view and test the stream again. Yeah, we're still good. All right. So we're 1024 by 768 with a super fast download. And for some reason, my upload test doesn't work well. Probably because I'm trying to do an upload test while I'm uploading video. So that's interesting. All right. So I believe now I'm going to change the encoder size back to what goes in, what comes out. So let's go back to the same as input, which is how I've always had it in the past. We'll see what this does. That means there won't be a conversion, right? So, okay. And YouTube is now still happy, not complaining. And let's go do a speed test now. Verify that I'm still on the right network. Yes, I am. Because if I get on the 5G by accident, then everything works great. It's the 4G, or the 2.4G I have to mess with. Oh. Okay, this slows it down again. Mess with. Oh. Okay, this slows it down again. Now we're at 11, 12. Okay, this slows it down, but not by enough to worry about. So the question is the difference in video quality between what goes in and what comes out versus 1024 by 768. So, can I look at the live feed on this other computer? YouTube. Let's see here. How about motor mouth all? Search. What's this video called? This video is called 05/30/23 test. Wrong date. That's okay. 05/30/23 test. And user. Oh. Zero 530 23 test. Oh. That's what it's called. It's still streaming live. Excellent condition. Resolution is good, huh? Okay, now compare what you're looking at right now. What you're looking at right now is what goes in, what comes out. So let me just go back to the SDR screen. Oops. Okay, let me give you that screen there for a little bit. And this is where I've had it for eons. And in this way here, after disabling the multicast IP address, whatever that was for, I disabled it, and it sped the internet up like you wouldn't believe, and it's still super fast. We're like 18 down and 19 down. So at this point, I'll switch over to the 1024 by 768. And I don't know what this is, so I don't know if 1024 by 768 is going upwards or downwards. But I'll switch over here to 1024 by 768 right now. 1024, and there we go. And now, waiting for the video. There it goes. And YouTube is still happy. And see what you think about this resolution here. And I'll go back to the regular screen, and I'm going to also go to another test. And we're lightning fast. So either one of the two is acceptable as far as my internet's concerned. Either one. So yeah, whichever one you like better, I think will be the one that I keep it on. They both are about the exact same thing on the speed test. So I think bandwidth-wise, on the speed test. So I think bandwidth-wise, they're both utilizing about the same bandwidth. So see what you see on that. Go back to the comments, and I'll wait for you to type whatever you're going to type there. Oops, go back. Right there. All right. So this is 1024 by 768 and 38 minutes into the video. So there you go. Better than not as good. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that would make sense because it's a conversion. The other one was what goes in comes out. So I'll go back to the other one again. Switch over to same as the input. And okay. And we're back to, I think, where the good stuff is. Excellent condition. Everything's happy on YouTube. And there's the screen. And how's that for key down time to break? All right, one more speed test. Oh, I'm happy. All right, it's good. All right, I'm going to call it quits. I appreciate your help, me bearing with me on this thing, man, and kind of sort of giving me some feedback and let me know what this thing is doing, because I can't really tell from here. So I appreciate all I can tell from here is what the numbers say on the speed test, but not what the quality is. So you definitely helped out a whole bunch there. I appreciate that, Warren. Have a good evening. We'll catch you later on. And this is the best internet I've had here in it forever. Upload, download, the whole 9 yards. So I'm pleased. Finally got the station 100%, I think. All right, have a good evening. 73's Motor Mouth Moss.